All right, so today we're talking about bacteria vaginosis. Okay, so I'm going to read the actual definition of BV and then we're going to talk about it. So it says, bacteria vaginosis is a state in which the vagina has a deficiency of good bacteria, also known as lactobacillus, and has more bad bacteria. Okay, now, every vagina has good and bad bacteria. Just like anything in life, there has to be a healthy balance, right? So when there is too much bad bacteria, you run the risk of getting a bacteria infection. When there is not enough, or when there's too much good bacteria, then you also can run the risk of your pH being unbalanced and then smells, and then which puts you more at risk of getting infections. Now, we're all women here, I would hope, if you follow me, and we all know that we are open. Bacteria vaginosis, aka BV, is nothing to be ashamed of, okay? But what I can tell you is how to take care of it and how to prevent it. So let's talk about that now. One of the most common myths about BV is that it's an STI. Bacteria vaginosis is not an STI. However, one of the most common ways that you can get BV is if you have multiple sexual partners, you have a new sexual partner, or your partner who you are sexually active with also has other sexual partners. It's going to throw you off. It's going to throw you all off. And ladies, listen to your body. Some other ways that you can get it is douching. You should never douche, despite the commercial products that say that it's healthy. No, douching is not healthy. It's not good for you. Leave it alone. The vagina is self-cleansing. You should only be cleaning the outside. Okay? Antibiotics, changing your soap, or like I said, multiple sexual partners. One of the most common symptoms of BV is the fishy smell. Okay? You will literally smell like a fish market. And like I said, if you have BV, I am not shaming you. We are all women and we have all been there, okay? And if you have not had BV at least once in your life, you'll probably get it, okay? So it's no shame, all right? But that's one of the most common symptoms is a fishy smell, or a smell like trash, or just a horrible smell. Okay, that's one of the most common symptoms. You can also have gray discharge. It can also be bleeding after sexual intercourse, and then it could also be itchy. Kind of like a yeast infection, but with a yeast infection, it doesn't have that distinct fishy smell. You can prevent BV by using a condom if you have a new sexual partner, not having multiple sexual partners. Okay, you should only be having one sexual partner anyway, and we should all be abstaining until marriage, but people do what they do. I'm not judging, okay? But if you are going to do it with a condom. Number 2, never wash the inside of your vagina. Like I said in the beginning, wash only the outside, okay? Only the outside, okay? The vagina is self-cleansing. You do not need to put soap inside of your vagina. It's going to throw off your natural pH balance. Have a healthy and balanced diet. You can also take probiotics. And if you do happen to get a yeast infection, not a yeast infection. If you do happen to get BV, please go get it checked out at the first signs, okay? Because it could also be something else, but we want to make sure that it's BV, okay? If you do happen to get BV, you can use the antibiotics. When I did get BV in the past, antibiotics never worked for me. But, however, boric acid suppositories did work for me. They work for yeast infections as well. And I actually started making my own, and it's now a part of my feminine care line, which I'm so excited to share with you. You can purchase some boric acid suppositories at my website, www.florawellness.net. Or you can just give me a follow if you want to hear more tips, tricks, hacks, Christian content. I got you, girl. I'm building a community for Christian women. So with all that being said, peace.